So welcome back. Just looking through what I've got here. I picked up the stiletto down there, and I've given it to Kana. It has the same as my mace, so he can restore endurance in the fray. So that means he can get up a bit closer to the fray. And I went to camp in between episodes, but there was a dream that started, so I just reloaded the quick save before I camped. Okay, so it was only just showing you that.
No problem.
Keeping an eye out.
Right, so there's nothing here. Right, so where are we going? Down to Woodland Plains, I assume, and then from there on to... Well, that's the one that's available to us, so we're going there. And I think we'll pick up Sagani there. Sagani, or... Well, for Sagani that's good, because that means they're a back area fighter. We've got two mid-rangers, which would be Alof and Kana. We'll follow the road, because she should be on the road if she's on this map. And then we'll go back and explore after we get her. I wish I could zoom out further, like... There she is.
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by the thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bow and arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bare figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox stands at her heels, looks up as you approach.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Are your friend supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Try something, what are you talking about?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be that many people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. How long have you been looking for Persok? 5 years. So now you've been searching for 5 years for a stranger you barely remember, who could be anyone now.
That about sums it up.
I know how you feel, yes. Actually, I know how you feel. I like that answer. It must be an important duty. Actually, I know how you feel. Sounds like a waste of time. Why do you have to find Persok? Okay, actually, I know how you feel.
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
How does that big statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it up in her small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished ardour is worn and dull. to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persock. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel a wisp of sensation, not quite memories, but traces of someone else.
When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persock, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I can take a look at it if you like.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the Wolf's Lair and the twining trees.
What's the Wolf's Lair? Defiance Bay. Locals call the current Duke Wolfgren. Sounds like he'd be fun to drink with. Is Twining Trees a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially memorable trees. Go on then.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I'm a real watcher.
You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you?
You got nothing to lose by letting me try. Well, if I'm telling the truth, after 5 years it's worth taking a chance.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her clap. Chap knuckles goes in your hand. She watches you examine it, but wary but curious. You raise the adder bear, turn it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting and scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through the eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amid this fresh scent of vegetation. Your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see a sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. I need better perception to see. I see visions of a cliff high over water. Does that sound familiar? The question is greeted with shrugs and silence. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I told you I'm a watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. If you've seen the way he stares at that dead thing, you know he's dead serious.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me, I've got a business in the area. We can look for Persock on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
So we've got Sagani now, who's a ranger. Right, so stealth and survival. I could always do it for another stealth expert. Oh, hang on. We learned a lesson before. Have 1 point in athletics for everybody. I'll have to remember that when I level up Alof. Right, so she has a vicious companion. I get 15 damage and 3 DR bypass. Accurate wound and shot. 2 per encounter. Hobble the target. That sounds good. Resilient companion. I get plus 3 damage production. Oh, the companion gets Defense against charms, dominated, confused attacks. And the companion gets more damage. I'd rather get the wound and shot, to be honest, just now. Right, so range abilities. Swift aim, a module, so that's a toggle. Effects, attack speed and reload speed, and it gives you lose accuracy. Okay, marked prey, 1 per encounter, mark a target to get 20 damage against the target. Predator sense, plus damage against targets affected by a damage over time. Okay. And negative 20 attack speed to reload speed, but more accuracy and damage. We'll mark people. Ranger's markability is good later on, if I remember rightly. Right. More stealth. So Enigma's charm. I can charm targets. That would actually be useful regardless. If I sink into combat, I can charm a target. That would be useful for multi battles with a lot of people at once. So level 5. Arrow sense. Defensive bond. Get defense against AoE. Accuracy when attacking the same target as Animal Companion. That is good. Vicious aim. Swift aim. Yeah, I'll go for the Stalker's Link. Yeah. Right, so what have we got we can give you? Right, so do we have... She has her own unique bow. We're probably better off leaving her with that, and she's got a dagger and hatchet dual wielded. Fine. Yeah, but well, if we're going to go for the route of the having the high damage but slower attack, I'd probably be better off putting the arquebus on her. But if you're going to go find I'd rather give you a fine hatchet and a shield if it's all the same. So you give it more deflection. Right, she has just this armor on. It's just a damage reduction. It doesn't do anything else really. Sable! Little boy! Recovery speed 25. The harness is fucking good in that regard. Yeah, her armor is now is probably good for what she has. But I could get a fine Brigandine that would lose a bit of speed, but she'll gain so much protection. Yeah, I'll give her the fine Brigandine. That'll give her a bit of protection, especially if she gets in the close quarters. And finally, we'll put you there, and we'll put you at mid-range, because you're going to go into the mid-ranges category. And let's sort your AI out. Right, defense, health. And you be defensive, and cautious, and I'll use the animal to define what she attacks.
Eh? I'll see what I can find.
Right, so what is my perception anyway? Perception's 12. I need 3 more to see something from the statue. Right, you're going to get a lesson in how we work here. There, out. Me, out.
Hey.
Right, so Alof, drop that right in there. Drop another one in there, if you can, get everything. Oh fucking hell, and then... Yeah, this is a big counter, so burn the fucking trolls. Why? Why? Okay, why? Why is it engaging people down here?
Just get quieter.
And I got no fucking... Okay, that is bullshit. They seen Adair and fucking me first. They should have engaged us first. They should not have went down to the fucking back party. They were already engaging us, and then they decided to walk around and engage the fucking people at the back.
No problem.
That is bullshit, to say the least. Oh, fucking camp again.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
That is utter bullshit. They should not have attacked the others. They should have come straight to Adair and me. But no, no! They had to go straight for fucking the back row. Again, that is bullshit. They should not have done that. So we'll go down to get Sagani, and we'll fucking have to re-level her up, and we'll be quicker this time doing it, because I know I want this time. Why will they not just go for the ones they see? Why have they got to be...
Hush, Itumak. Easy, Itumak. Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so. The long version. Here we go. That about sums it up. Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead. Cute, isn't it? When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've heard that one. I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I... He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough. Why? You expect me to believe that? Fine. What are you talking about? What just happened? You realize I've got no coin to give you. And if this is your idea of a...
Right, level up Sagani. Again, 1 in athletics, everything else in stealth. And I took the accurate wound and shot. Everything in stealth. Mark prey. Everything in stealth. I took something down here, didn't I? Enigma's charm. Yeah, charming something would be helpful, but I'll have to remember to use her to do that. But we might just take yeah, damage reduction from the companion this time. Because if I'm going to be using it to mark targets for her. It was Stalker's Link. Inventory, I did give her a shield instead of a dual wield. And then I fixed her formation.
Hello? Hello?
Everybody catch up to your positions, please. Stop having Canna be in the lead. No, I want you to be here like that. Right, and then Adair and I will run in.
Hey,
Yeah?
Right, now they're all engaging. Use lot engage. Durance, you're up a bit closer. Sagani, we'll work on you in a second. Sagani, so you have marked prey. You should auto mark though. Defensive, defensive, cautious, right? Hobble that forest troll for me. Canna, you do what you do. Durance, you save your heals for something proper. But I want you just there.
Ready, Watcher.
And I want you to burn the shit out of them. When you get time. Right. Itumak. Keep going for this one. Durance. Fine freeze now. You do that. Durance, burn the shit out of everyone. I'll tank them. Durance, you're getting fucked up. Adair, get his attention. Iramak, get his attention. In fact, Iramak, you get you get his attention, so Sagani will focus on him. Alof, you'll be helping me out.
Lavraru, be on seat!
Yeah, you fuck them up. Sagani, move up. Canna, move up. You go in and fuck some things up. Flames of devotion, this motherfucker. Right, so that was much easier when we managed to get them on the people we wanted them on.
To see and not be seen.
For some reason they were reluctant to go to the people they could see, and they were more willing to... Fucking hell. Itomak, you're fast. Could you let people... Yeah, did I not put him in mid-range? Yeah, he was supposed to be mid-range. Because he'll be running in after... Yeah, and I might change Kana out with Durance. Because I want Durance a bit further up so he can... And I want him back because he'll be... Yeah, you know, chanting. But yeah, I do want him closer, so... We'll switch Kana with Alof, so Alof's at the back with her. Uh-oh.
Hey.
That's it. You feel my wrath. Alof. Use Sagani. Hobble the fuck out of him. Itomak. Get in there. He didn't last long enough to fucking do everything.
Got it.
Okay. He walks in and about 15 things happen at once.
My eyes are peeled.
Oh. So I can place Edel with Palagino. I could replace who have we got left to get? Palagina. There's a total of 10 companions in total, 9 companions in total. There are 9 people in total, 8 companions or something like that. And we have 5 of them, so there's 3 more. Palagina. Grieving Mother. And Hiravius, the druid. So Hiravius and Kana should be replaceable. Grieving Mom and Sagani should be replaceable, and then Palagino should be replaceable to each other. But Durance and... But I also take Durance with Kana. Me and Kana could replace Durance's role altogether. Right, so front line. Maybe I can spread that a bit, but I don't like it being spread out. Run up a bit closer and then get their attention. Right, now backline. They're distracted. Attacked. Right, Alof. Drop that in there. Sagani, drop a wounding shot in there. Itomak, get on that one. Kana, you do your thing. Durance, you do your thing, but I want you to just be a bit closer. Yeah, so everybody do the thing you've got to do. I will... Why we're not Flames of Devotion someday yet? Flame of Devotion this full here. Heal yourself up. Oh, Hearth Harvest, a really good hatchet. Interfering, burning, lash, and rending.
Sure.
Let's have a look at that. Oh, I forgot to give that back to Kana because I... Right, so if you have to go melee, you use that. And I had decided I might keep Kana... No, keep him in the bow for his now. Whispers of the Yenwood. Right, hatchet, interfering, burning, lashing, rending. Slash damage, accuracy defension, plus 25 burn damage, DR bypass, and deflection. and it's fast. That might be a good weapon for me as well. And top of the Glenshire, which Edda has his endurance regeneration, so what if I give him this hatchet that does burning, and what does this shield do? It penalises accuracy, so give him a small shield. We'll try a dare with that then.
I'm on the trail.
What's this? Waves are roughly chiselled on the stone. They grasp at Ondra's beloved moon like curling fingers. Alright, okay.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Alright. And I could travel, but I want to explore the whole area before I travel off to a new one. Right, I'm assuming that's backer stuff where they get to make their own backstory up, so you just find that in the game. I'm not against it, it's just I don't care. And Itomak's taking his own way around. Does Itomak get her stealth bonus? That's what I want to know. The two at the back, the ones I don't want to be seen at all, were the ones that get the stealth bonuses, so hey ho. I may as well get a bit of stealth for Alof and Durance while I'm at it. So they'll be the hardest to detect, so it forces my two tanks to be the easiest to detect, thus most likely to be targeted. Well, that's been half an hour anyway, so I'll see you all next time, and goodbye.